The algorithm that changed the world, the rise of Google. In the quiet hum of Stanford University's computer labs in the mid-1990s, two brilliant PhD students, Larry Page and Sergey Brin, were tinkering with a radical idea. The internet was growing exponentially, but searching through it felt like digging through a junkyard blindfolded. Back then, search engines ranked results by how often a keyword appeared. It was crude, clunky, and easily gamed. Larry and Sergey believed there had to be a better way. They asked a simple but revolutionary question. What if we ranked web pages based on how many other pages linked to them? Like academic citations, pages that were linked more often would be seen as more authoritative. This idea became the basis of their search engine, which they initially named Backrub, a reference to analyzing the web's backlinks. But Backrub was just the seed. Chapter 1. The Birth of Google. In 1998, the two friends officially launched their company, Google Inc. They operated out of a garage in Menlo Park, California, leased from Susan Wojcicki, who would later become the CEO of YouTube. The name Google was a play on the word Google, a number with 100 zeros, symbolizing the vast amount of information they aimed to organize. Their algorithm, called PageRank, was a game changer. Unlike rivals like AltaVista, Yahoo, and Lycos, Google actually returned relevant, clean results. Word spread fast, first among tech enthusiasts, then among academics, and eventually among everyday users. Investors followed. In 1999, Google secured a $25 million funding round from Kleiner Perkins and Sequoia Capital. The company quickly outgrew the garage. Chapter 2. The Search Empire Expands. By the early 2000s, Google was dominating the search engine market. But search alone wasn't enough. The company had bigger ambitions: to organize the world's information and make it universally accessible and useful. So they launched Google Images, Google News, and Google Maps, each becoming the gold standard in its category. Then came Gmail in 2004, a free email service with 1 gigabyte of storage when rivals were offering 2 megabytes. But the most pivotal shift came with a simple observation. People were searching because they wanted to buy things. Google's response? AdWords. Chapter 3. The Advertising Revolution. AdWords, and later AdSense, allowed advertisers to pay to appear in Google's search results. But this wasn't traditional advertising. It was intent-based. Users typed in what they wanted, and Google connected them with businesses offering it. The model was scalable, measurable, and wildly profitable. It turned Google into a cash machine. Soon, Google wasn't just a search company. It was the world's most powerful advertising platform. Revenues soared. The company went public in 2004 with a valuation of $23 billion. Within a decade, it would cross $1 trillion in market capitalization. Chapter 4. The Android Gambit. In 2005, Google quietly acquired a little-known startup called Android Inc. At the time, Apple's iPhone hadn't even launched, but Google knew the future was mobile. When the iPhone dropped in 2007, Google quickly countered with Android OS, offered for free to smartphone makers. This wasn't just generosity, it was a power play. By giving Android away, Google ensured its services, Search, Maps, YouTube, Gmail, would dominate the mobile landscape. And they did. By the mid-2010s, Android powered over 80% of smartphones worldwide. Chapter 5. YouTube, Chrome, and Cloud. Google bought YouTube in 2006 for $1.65 billion, a move many thought was risky. But video was the future. YouTube became the planet's most visited video platform, home to creators, educators, and billions of hours of content. Meanwhile, Google launched the Chrome browser in 2008, overtaking Internet Explorer and Firefox in just a few years. It wasn't just a browser, it was a Trojan horse that funneled billions into Google's ecosystem. The company also went head-to-head with Amazon and Microsoft in the cloud computing space. Google Cloud became the backbone for startups, enterprise software, AI training, and massive datasets. Chapter 6. The AI Awakening. By the late 2010s, Google had restructured under a parent company, Alphabet, to better manage its sprawling empire. Its bets on AI, through projects like DeepMind and Google Brain started to pay off.